Seit Monaten. Ich muss es loswerden, mein Führer. Seit Monaten habe ich Ihre Zerstörungsbefehle ausgesetzt.
Let me guess. You like Star Wars. You know, I've been in other movies. But you don't care about those, do you? I have one thing to say to people like you. I like Star Wars, too.
You daydream?
All the time. Yes. Yes. I think that's what I do in place of thinking, usually. Sort of, people say, what are you thinking about? Remembering things of my childhood.
How come you ain't never liked me?
Liked you. Who in the hell ever said, I got to like you?
I was an adopted child of my grandparents, and I don't know how I can ever express my gratitude for that, because my parents would have been a mess, you know. And there were considerations about that. Where should I go? And that began to bother me when I hear those discussions at night. Where should James Earl go?
Let's get this straight right now. We'll go along any further. I ain't got to like you. Mr. Rand, don't give me my money come payday because he liked me. He give me because he owe me. Now, I done give you everything I had to give you. I gave you your life. Your mama and me worked it out between us. And liking your black ass was not a part of the bargain, and don't you try and go through life worried if somebody like you or not. You best make sure that they are doing right by you. You understand what I'm saying, boy?
Yes, sir.
Then you get the hell out of my face and go on down under A&P.
And the winner is James Earl Jones.
How you been?
Quiet.
Yeah. You had a stammer one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
That's
very
nice.
quiet then.
What type are you interested in?
Well, it doesn't matter. Just one of those. That one. The little one right there.
Panasonic or the Fujitsu?
No, that one.
Oh, the Samsung.
Yeah, the Samsung. I'll take it.
Warranty?
Oh, no, definitely not. How do I get it to work?
First, you have to charge the
Batteries?
batteries.
Yeah, okay. How long will that take?
4 hours.
Oh, why does the world hate me? Do you have one that's ready to go right now?
The Fujitsu or the Fuji.
Oh. Which one do you recommend? The Fujitsu or the Fuji?
Fuck you.
Bravo.
I was a stutterer. I couldn't talk. And I became just a nonverbal person. I became a writer, you know. Donald Crouch in high school said, do you like these words? And I was then writing words of my own. He said, do you like these words? Do you like the way they sound in your head? He says, well, they sound 10 times better when you give them out in the air. It's too bad you can't say these words. He began to challenge me, to nudge me toward speaking again. And by using my own poetry and then other poets, he himself said he learned a poem a day in case he went blind. You know, he'd have a whole book of poems in his head. And he nudged me toward that, toward the you know, acknowledging and appreciating the beauty of words. The only person who can tell whether you have talent or not. And there's a certain point where you got to be really honest with yourself and say, yeah, I do, and I'm going on, or no, I don't. And your parents can't do it for you, your critics can't do it for you. Once you determine that, then there should be no room for doubt.
And you luck out too busy to find you, girl. You're selling my clothes, my ring, my silver brushes.
Give me another chance, baby. I misses you awful.
Just don't come on with me, girl. Your Willie's in jail. You just smelling gravy here.
If you want to deal with pain, unemployment pain, look at the Asian community in terms of jobs on Broadway, off-Broadway, movies, TV.
You keep on depending on the goodness of the man's heart. Second base from the Dodgers as far as you'll ever get, because no majority ever gave a minority a fair share of the loot without force.
All GDI forces have been destroyed. Repeat, send reinforcements right away.
God damn it. Makes no sense. Hot spots everywhere. And why Southwest Sector 9?
Someone's jamming the secure channel, sir.
You'll come for the sunshine, but you'll stay for the people.
What the hell is this? It's not possible. Punch up the main screen.
If I am cut, do I not bleed?
It would be a sad error in judgment, General Solomon, to mistake me for a corpse.
My judgment is sound, Kane. And I'm not afraid of ghosts or you.
Perhaps you should be. I've seen the future. Our Tiberian future. And as you watch this battle just beginning to unfold, I've already seen the final act. It is my destiny to lead the way for all mankind.
Mankind has forgotten you, Kane.
Signal, sir. He's in the southwest.
Get me McNeil.
What responsibility do you feel with a good brain and a powerful voice and a strong presence to somehow reach out to those young?
No, I have to do it in my work. I can't do it as a politician or an activist. I don't do that well. Probably because I can have a conversation with you that might be meaningful, might be, you know, hot air, I don't know, but I can't do that in public. I can't hold forth. I'm not facile with words.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
George thought he wanted a, pardon the expression, darker voice. So he hires a guy born in Mississippi, raised in Michigan, who stutters. And that's the voice, and that's me. I lucked out, you know, from all these so-called handicaps.
He first started using Orson Welles and thought Orson might be too recognizable.
Right.
And he called my agent and said, does Jimmy want a day's work?
They paid me $7,000. And I thought that was good money. And I got to be a voice on a movie. It was great fun to be a part of that.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No, I am your father.
No. It's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Nothing. I just knocked your ashtray over.
Oh, I hope it wasn't damaged. My grandson made that for me at summer camp.
Oh, no, it's intact. Not the tiniest chip.
Oh, good. Set it back on the table. You know how attached you get to family things. Yes. Do you have children, Dr. Crane?
Well, yes.
Dr. Crane, are you on the floor?
I was just tying my shoelace. Yes, I have a son. I'd much rather hear about your family.
Well, I got 4 sons and 1 daughter. You wouldn't happen to be single now by any chance, would you, Dr. Crane?
As a matter of fact, I am.
So is my daughter. I'll tell you about her first. She's a sweet thing, beautiful too, just like her mother. Same cheekbones, same nose.
And what a lovely nose it is. I have a little confession to make. I didn't drop your ashtray. I dropped the mask. And the nose broke off. And I feel just terrible.
Well, that's why you needed my denture adhesive.
Yes.
Well, usually it works pretty well. I must have dropped that mask 10 times. I am blind, you know.
Well, certainly is a relief to hear that. Well, you know, I'd better get out of here before I do any further damage. It was great meeting you. Would you like me to leave the light on or off?
Surprise me.
Look inside yourself, Simba. You are more than what you have become. You must take your place in the circle of life.
How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be.
Remember who you are. You are my son and the one true king. Remember who you are.
One of the things Field of Dreams does to people, the father-the-son relationship, the importance of it, and the dream deferred, and the sense of a man letting his dreams become reality is so moving that the audience I saw it with in a crowded theater in Toronto, you could hear the sobbing.
Really?
So I understand you saying you picked up a screenplay, read it, and began to cry.
Realized that I was being taken on a ride, you know, and a very subjective one. I'm glad that affects other people the same way. People will come, Ray. They'll come to Iowa for reasons they can't even fathom. They'll turn up your driveway, not knowing for sure why they're doing it. They'll arrive at your door as innocent as children, longing for the past.
The speech that James Earl Jones does always struck me in the sense that, not to say that James Earl Jones isn't an athlete, but it's hard to imagine Mantle or Mays or Williams ever articulating their sport the way he was able to. So you have a non-athlete articulate the sport that we all love and play till the streetlights come on, season to season. That's what's so remarkable about that movie, that like a chalkboard it erases and everything that was good could still be again.
America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers. It's been erased like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again. But baseball has marked the time. This field, this game, is a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us of all that once was good, and it could be again. Oh, people will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
Nobody can say what you are, what you should be, but you. And the freer you are from the influences of peers and society, the better you find yourself.
Jimmy, good friend and icon of the American theater, rest assured that our debt to you will always be borne with appreciation and grace. Go well, good sir, with the memories of this evening to warm your heart and light your way.
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you deeply honored, mighty grateful, and just plain gobsmacked.
Good.